What's up, fam? It's Dud from Dud and Cole. Today, we will be reviewing Star Wars The Black Series Death Watch Mandalorian. This is, of course, from the Mandalorian show, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing him. Now, I picked this up from a friend of mine for only $5, but he originally got it from Ollie's for $10, so he ran me a bit of a deal. Thank you, Quispy. He was the guy who gifted me this Atom Smasher for my birthday, so thank you for running me a deal there too. Now before we open them up, let's take a look at the box itself. So I used to collect Black Series. I have quite a few Black Series, and it's been a few years since I bought one, but I just had to get this guy because, I mean, my friend offered him for so cheap. But the Black Series are all the same. You have the insert here in the plastic. They tried to go paper inserts, completely failed, so they went back to plastic. We have Star Wars The Black Series up here. We have the show or movie where it's from down here, the name. Now, all the Black Series have these awesome side arts that you all line up with the other figures, which is really cool, and I used to do that. But this one, we got the sticker up there, but we have the art of the Death Watch Mandalorian. On the back, you just have some information about him, the artwork, and he's the 21st figure out of the Mandalorian line, which is just crazy to think about, because I remember picking up the Mandalorian Grogu like 3-4 years ago when he was the first out of this whole line. Now this guy's the 20-something, so it's pretty crazy there. It's very crazy to me how Black Series really fell off. These guys were super rare and expensive back in 2020, I think is when I was buying these guys, and now they're just worth nothing. I mean, this guy's only like $15 free shipping on eBay, and back in the day, Mandalorians would go for like 50, 60 resellable. But there needs to be a study about how this market completely crashed for Black Series. I don't know what it was, either overproduction or people just lost interest. But we have the figure himself here, and he comes with 2 accessories, so we're going to take a look at those 2 real quick. And both of those being weapons. And if I'm not mistaken, he does have a backpack, or sorry, not backpack, jetpack. And that is reviewable, or I mean, where you can take it off him, so we'll take a look at that too. Let's look at his gun here. He has this little classic Mandalorian Star Wars looking gun. Nothing too crazy here. Brown stock, and then we have just this weird futuristic sci-fi design. I don't know how accurate it is. I haven't watched The Mandalorian. We have this other gun here, which looks pretty cool. We got a scope on it, stock, grip, handle. Handle. Looks pretty good, but again, don't know how accurate that is. Yeah, figure himself. Yeah, it looks like I was right about the jetpack. So the jetpack comes right off, has this very nice baby blue with silver accents. Very, very nice jetpack is on here. And there, as you can see, it has this little screw-in hole there, and that's where you put in the figure. Now, of course, we got the figure himself. So, Black Series are usually high quality. These are 6-inch figures. They retail for around 20 each, usually 20, 25, some are 35. And, of course, they're backed up and made by Hasbro, so they're pretty high quality figures. So, for the helmet, we have the head joint. Now, on this Mandalorian, you can also put his optic down, so that's cool. You have that posability on him, but this is a full 360 head, which I love about the Black Series. These are very posable figures. Then you have the arm joint here. You have the elbow joint, and then you also have a little joint in his hand there. You can move it up and down. He has a waist joint too, so you can move him left, right, up, down. For his legs, he has that leg joint there to move his leg out. He has the knee joint, and then he has a foot joint. He also has, no, he doesn't have an ankle joint. It's just that. And that's pretty much it for the posability. It's just your standard figure. Now, looking at the details on him, he is a sick figure, man. If I was into Star Wars like I used to be, this would be such a cool figure. And it still is a pretty neat one. But it's just nothing crazy, dude, when it comes to, you know, the character itself, unfortunately. And that's probably why this guy isn't worth that much, is because he's a nobody. But looking at the paint job here, we have the black boots, we have this dark gray jumpsuit all around, we have these baby blue and light blue armor all around, we have some shin pads with some white accents. Looks like a really solid figure. You have markings on his chest here for the armor, silver, white accents. And then up here we have some light blue. It looks very solid. Markings on the side here, and you have his little touch pads on his arms, of course. Now for the back, you can see you have the holes there. That's where you plug in the jetpack. Fits in like a glove, and I believe those aren't movable on a old Boba Fett Black Series, so you can move those around. Now, he also does have a holster. I forgot to mention that. I really just saw that. And, of course, you can just pull that up, and you can slide that in. And then you can actually protect it because it has this little piece of rubber there to hold it in place. And then you can have him hold his signature weapon. Let me just try to do that quickly. And yeah, there you go. You can have him holding it, and you can even have his other hand hold the grip there, and he can perfectly hold on to that. That is a snug fit. And then you can have the rangefinder there. And yeah, guys, that is a sick figure. Despite him being a nobody, that is a very cool figure. So anyways, what's my review of this guy? I can't say to people that, you know, I can't recommend him more enough because I got him for $5. But if you find him at Ollie's for 10, that's a steal. Black Series are super high quality figures. They look cool if they're a good character. Like if you're getting some nobody, then don't even bother, because there are a lot of nobody Black Series. But a cool little Mandalorian here for 10 bucks if you find him at Ollie's. Pretty solid. Great figure. Would definitely recommend him. And thank you to Quispy for letting me get him for $5. And yeah, guys, that's about it for this review. And I'm going to tease out the next one, the next review here, which actually will be on time. This video is coming out a day late. I uploaded a Minecraft video on the day I said this was going to go out, so I'm sorry about that. But this one will be out on time. And it is another McFarlane, and it's one Jared hasn't seen, and I'm excited for that review. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's review. Hopefully I'm not sick in tomorrow's video, but I'll see you all next time. Peace out.